we've got a serious bit of hockey here. And Nick Magoo, the referee, will drop the puck. First overtime session, and the Indians on the power play.
They will be. 3-3 the score. Shots in the game were even in the first period at 12. In the second, Rochester outshot the Tribe 19-8. In the third, the Indians outshot Rochester 11-7. 3 period totals. The Amerks 38 and the Indians 31. The Indians have 2 minutes and 9 seconds of power play time to work with as we kick off sudden death overtime. The tying goal, Wayne McBean from Rob DeMaio. That was the assist on that goal. The goal which got the Indians within one at 12:38 in the third period. Parks from Blackstall and Rolacek in the first. Ludzig and Shepard for the Amerks. Parks for the Indians in the second. Corkum for the Amerks. And here we go. Greg Parks is out between Derek Blackstall and Jeff Rolacek. Sean Evans and Wayne McBean on defense. Evans retreats. 2 minutes remaining on the Tribe power play. He sweeps across for Greg Parks, who slams it in. McBean has the rebound. McBean behind the net. Top of your screen for Evans. Inside for Parks. Holding that disc. Here's McBean. Closing. Shooting. And scoring! The Springfield Indians have won the Calder Cup! For the first time in 15 years! Hey, hey, what do you say, Springfield? The Calder Cup belongs to you!
Congratulations, Billy. Congratulations, Paul. Happy for you, John. Great.
They're out to surround Wayne McBean. 23 seconds of overtime. The Indians have won the game 4-3. They win the series 4-2. And again, the Calder Cup for the 6th time belongs to the Springfield Indians.
There is no place else to be than the Springfield Civic Center tonight, May 18th, 1990. Wayne McBean, again, dramatic fashion. All series long at the Springfield Civic Center, it's been the Amerks early in the periods that have just hammered the Indians with early goals. All of a sudden, the Indians reversed the tables completely. 23 seconds into the overtime period. Wayne McBean drills one home, short side, beating Darcy Wakaluk. The Calder Cup return.
Point kept in. Haller with the shot knocked down, and the Indians will move it off ice. Just dump it in around behind the Amerks net. That'll be it. So it is history. Another season comes to an end. The Springfield Indians repeat as the Calder Cup champions.
You know, the Corvo, Henry playing so well for the Springfield Indians. And we look at the champion Springfield Indians for the second year in a row. Boy, it just feels like, did we spend a year of our lives done, or is this amazing? Two different. You have to give this Springfield team a lot of credit, though. Here's a team last year that played in Binghamton. Most of these players have won only 12 games all season, that come back and win the championship. Amazing.
As you see the celebrating going on with the Springfield Indians as they defeat the Amerks 4-2 in the Calder Cup Finals.
play, more like a party. At the Civic Center we're now honoring the 1991 Calder Cup champions,
As the fans at Center 200, after 5 years, a lot of torture, but this makes up for it, no question about it. And we're winding it down, 15 seconds to go. Mark LaForge has it behind his own goal. He'll send it up on the left side to the captain, Dan Curry. He dumps it to center ice. And here we go, folks. The Cape Breton Oilers, the 1992 Calder Cup champions, defeating the Rochester Americans tonight 7-2. They win the Calder Cup in 5 games. Let the games begin. The celebration begins. And I should remind everyone listening out there, the Calder Cup parade will be held tomorrow night, beginning at the north end of George Street. The Oilers will take the Calder Cup down Charlotte Street, up to Dorchester, down the Esplanade, through Townsend, at Sheriff and Prince, and then back here for a rally at 6:30. But we'll tell you a little bit about that tomorrow. A mob scene behind the Oiler goal, and the fans are coming onto the ice. And John, what more can we say? Outstanding. The Oilers are the Calder Cup champions, 92-93.
And if you really want it summed up, Paul, every guy that was not in the lineup tonight, from Craig Fisher to Richard Borgo, they all had their Oilers sweaters on. And when the final bell rang, they went over the boards and they jumped into the crowd. There's not one guy. The Scott Allisons, they were all there. They were all part of it. They played a big part.
To end any discussion of a Game 7 and start the dancing in the Old Port.
Bumping is Picard, coming away with the puck. Picard, left wing circle, he scores! Michel Picard! Très bien! Pirates lead it 3-1. We're back to even strength. Pirates bring it up through center ice. Kaminsky to the left wing circle. He comes in front to Allison. He scores!
Allison's goal set the final score, a 4-1 Pirates win, and a Calder Cup for Portland.
3 seconds remaining. The seconds come down. The Pirates have won the Calder Cup. The party is on in Portland. They maul Olaf Kolzig coming out of the net. The rest of the team comes out on the ice. Kerry Clark, Jeff Circa, Lorne Knopf, Darren McCausland. The entire crew coming out on the ice now. They are celebrating in front of the Pirates net. The Portland Pirates have won the Calder Cup, duplicating the feat by the Maine Mariners back in 1978. Olaf Kolzig, got to be the favorite for the tournament MVP, the playoff MVP award. What a great scene out on the ice right now. Fans on their feet, throwing ribbons out on the ice. The Hawks, meantime, back on the other end, salute a great team, the Pirates.
The Jack Butterfield Trophy, named in honor of returning President Jack Butterfield, is given annually to the player voted by the coaches as the most valuable player in the Calder Cup playoffs. Here to present the trophy to this year's winner, the MVP, is the American Hockey League Vice President.
Seconds. Listen to these fans. It's tied up. Another face-off coming up.
9 seconds left. Face-off is down in the Portland end, and these fans sense that perhaps they've won themselves another Calder Cup. And in fact, the puck is not going down in the end. They're moving it back outside the blue line. John Tortorella is leaving his best face-off guys out on the ice. Scott Nichols going to take the draw.
9 seconds remaining. Empty net now as Tugnut heads for the bench. Fans have stood here since about the 3-minute mark.
Tortorella's made another move. He's decided to bring in Craig Sharon to take the draw, and he wants him to move the puck, obviously, straight ahead. Just dump it down deep. If they can do that, it's going to be very tough for Portland to get that
tying goal. Here you see the many of the 7,500 fans in this sold-out War Memorial.
Sharon, Jackson, Metcalf, Huda, Hollinger for Rochester with 9 seconds to go. Face-off to be taken by Hulse to the Pirates. Sharon draws it back. Hollinger chasing it down in his own zone. Flips it off the glass down and down ice, and that's going to be it. That is it. The Rochester Americans, the Calder Cup champions.
Dixon Ward, probably the MVP of the playoffs. You see some of the players that didn't dress tonight out there, and they're all part of this championship. Dougie Huda, Dean Melanson, you see Hollinger.
Final seconds winding down. In a town that is known for chocolate, nothing tastes as sweet as victory. The Bears win the Calder Cup. And there you see the celebration. In that cap to your right, you see Bruce McKenney, who is the chairman of the board, the chief executive officer of Herco and the Hershey Corporation. He bleeds Hershey Bears maroon. Bob Hartley comes out, and there you see the celebration and the dejection on the other end of the ice, as the Hamilton Bulldogs got in too deep a hole to come out. Pascal Trepanier, tremendous regular season and playoff by the defenseman. There will be no trip back to Hershey to try to overcome the odds for the Bulldogs. It is Blair Achinum and the Bears who will have the triumphant ride south. The party is on for the Hershey Bears here in Hamilton. It is fitting that the party takes place in the space that J.F. LaBaye dominated in the postseason. The pictures do tell it all in this case. The end of the road coming 2 games too soon for this team, and the long, hard road to victory. Seems like it was worth every moment for Stefan Walby and the Hershey Bears. Let's go down
the Calder Cup. Listen to this crowd. It's wonderful. American League, National League, whenever you do something like this, it's a thrill, and the fans appreciating their team. "25 seconds left. 20 seconds. 15. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the 62-year history of the American Hockey League, the Calder Cup comes to Philadelphia. There's Bill Barber, and of course Bob Clark and Paul Holmgren and Terry Murray and Frank Maselli and assistant coach Mike Stothers, chairman of the board Ed Snyder, all of them. And this crowd has just gone berserk. Nobody going for the subway or the parking lot. And St. John at the left, a beaten club, but I tell you, they played tough, hard-nosed hockey, and it was not an easy victory, although the Phantoms did it in 6 and won easily tonight. They played hard, they rubbed it in your nose, and they did everything that Bill Stewart wanted, but the Phantoms were the better team. And you're getting to see one of those true wonderful moments of a team going through a whole season and accomplishing it to the top of the mountain.
There ain't nothing like winning.
No.
And as you can see there, oh man. At center ice, the St. John Flames are awaiting the ceremonial shaking of the hands.
And the first in line is Bill Stewart.
Bill Stewart, classy guy. Done a great job with his St. John Flames team. As now after the celebration, here comes the Philadelphia Phantoms to shake hands with the St. John Flames.
That's a great tradition.
Oh, nothing like it.
And Bill
nothing like it in sport.
Bill Stewart's a winner. Well, Steve, I just thought that I've broadcast 3 championships, 2 Stanley Cup and 1 Calder Cup, and Bill Barber's been a part of all 3.
Done a great job with this team. Done a great job.
And Bill Barber hugging, Mike Stothers. But much credit to that St. John team. And this is, Steve, there's no tradition in sports better than this. They beat hell out of one another for 6 games, and now they say, well done.
Well, you've got to understand that both teams worked hard to get to where they were. And let the better
Bruins on their way to the cup. Listen to the crowd and soak it in as the Providence Bruins will become American Hockey League champions. John Graham mauled by his team. It's Divine Providence here in Rhode Island. 1999 Calder Cup champions.
Giroux now over the line right side. Pulls up at the high slot. Yanked down by Exelby. And the Wolves do not chip this out. Far corner now. It's centered. Back of the net it goes. And look at Brown. He came in leading the league in plus minus at plus 12. The Wolves dump it into the far corner. Change. Bridgeport will do the same. Up the near side now out at center ice. Sutton shoots it just wide. That puck got deflected before it entered the Wolves zone. Far corner now, here's Tuomainen. Far circle, it's fired. Nurminen fought it off on that drive by Leahy, who hit the post in overtime number 1. Lassard trying to dig that puck free, can't. Roach battling. Snyder. The Wolves get it out to center ice. And here's Vigé over the line left side. Vigé to Butsayev. He scores! Chicago Wolves have won their 3rd championship in 5 seasons and their first Calder Cup title. Yuri Butsayev at the 2:05 mark in double overtime. Who thought they could do it? They did. The Kings of the I are now Kings of the A. The final 4-3 in double OT.
Well, it looked like a harmless play after Nurminen made 2 big saves on his own end. JP Vijay makes a great pass to Yeri Busayev, who didn't stop skating once, right through the middle towards the net. Took the pass and just one time to right through Ricky DiPietro's legs for probably the biggest goal of his career.
Coaching when he was 24.
Experience behind the bench, just putting time in is just going to make him a much better coach, and he's done a tremendous job with this team.
Net still empty. Hainsey. Towards Mike Ryder. Cullen. Took a little extra time, couldn't clear, and then it's gloved from one Bulldog to another. Johan Holmqvist. Nat Domicelli, who was a finalist in 1998 as a member of the St. John Flames. Curtis Murphy, who won a collegiate title with the University of North Dakota and also won an IHL crown with the Orlando Solar Bears. Bergeron. As the countdown is well underway. Blouin carries it in on the offside. John, I'd just like to say we've had a great time this year broadcasting the American Hockey League. The entertainment, the product has been terrific, and this final series has brought with it just about all you could ever want.
The American Hockey League is such a terrific hockey league. They've got a lot of young players, and this Hamilton Bulldogs team, we've done a lot of their games this year. They are so skilled, they had so much talent, and everybody thought they were going to walk away with it. This Houston team came in and really played well, taking 2 games out of their Hamilton building.
McCulloch trying for the open net, missed. 8 seconds to go. What a performance by the Houston Aeros. They are the 2003 Calder Cup champions. Johan Holmqvist, 31 saves for the shutout. And if I'm not mistaken, his first shutout of the playoffs. What a time for it in Game 7.
Well, we mentioned it in the opening. A goaltender can win you a championship, and Holmqvist does his best in this game and shows how good of a goaltender he is, how mentally tough. And in this game, he wasn't phased from the drop of that puck. When Hamilton put pressure on early in the game, Holmqvist stayed his ground, didn't panic, and all game long, just patience and the mental toughness, and how calm in the net he was. It's just an amazing sight to see.
And Johan Holmqvist is the 2003 Jack Butterfield Trophy winner.
Fortunas, 25 seconds left, and a puck onto a coin stick, an empty net chance, yes! It's in! The final 10 seconds, it is cleared in by Manitoba. No team in history in the American Hockey League has ever been better. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Manitoba. The Hershey Bears are the 2009 Calder Cup champions.
As most valuable player of the Calder Cup playoffs, to Hershey goalkeeper Michael Neubert. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a record 10th Calder Cup championship for the Hershey Bears. They're a deserving champion of our league this year, and I would call on Brian Helmer to accept the Calder Cup.
Heroes call their name, legends leave their mark, and it's worth the sweat, and it's worth
as Wilson will bring it across center ice. It is Perreault right side, and for Helmer at the point. Bring it across to McNeil. A victory score! McNeil second! And the Calder Cup is just 5 minutes and change away! The puck along the far side for Sevier in front. A stick save made by Michael Loy there. Fortunas with a drive. Leg pass save. And the Bears try. And now the final seconds as the Bears jumping up and down on the bench. And the decibel level so loud, it sounds as if the roof might come off. Brian Helmer back into his own zone. And that is going to do it. As Brian Helmer away, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Texas. The Hershey Bears have gone back-to-back Calder Cup champions.
Earl. Keller right wing side, in with a shot, and he scores. He beat Hackett high short side, and the Senators captain has given them a 3-2 lead with their second straight power play goal. A twisted wrist. Peters won it. Left wing wall. It jumped past him, and it came out to center ice, and that's it. The Senators are the 2011 Calder Cup champions in the final 3 games of this series for their first pro title since getting professional hockey back in 1970. And they do it the hard way, winning Game 6 here in this building, scoring 2 in the third to come back from a deficit. And they win this Game 6 3-2.
Labrie will put a 6 on the board for the Admirals. And the Marlies just can't believe it. 10 seconds left. The Admirals know it. They're jumping on the bench and will count it down as a group. The Marlies will send it down, and the Admirals are Calder Cup champions.
Five to 2, and the Griffins are moments away. Forced to come back here to Syracuse with the Eastern Conference champion Crunch unable to pull it off. The Calder Cup to the Griffins. The handshake, a part of this sport that you don't see in many others. The respect, the camaraderie of being a professional hockey player.
Dowling, shot toward the net, tip, save! Hutchinson hadn't got a tip, and the Ice Caps goalie just saved the season again. Counterattacks down the right side, has Ranford with him. Nemeth, nice little move on the backhand. He scores! He scores! Patrick Nemeth has just won the Calder Cup for the Texas Stars with 5:30 left in overtime. And the Texas Stars are the 2014 Calder Cup champions. They've won 3 straight games in overtime on the road. And Texas is the 2013-14 regular season and Calder Cup champions. And they're mobbing their teammates on the ice. Patrick Nemeth, the winner, with a backhander into the roof of the net. And the Stars have won the cup.
Clears it down. It'll be icing, but will there be time? They make the call at the horn, and the Manchester Monarchs will go out on top. They are the champions of the American Hockey League, the winners of the 2015 Calder Cup. A celebration for Manchester in their final season of the American Hockey League. All the reserve players for Manchester's float out onto the ice as heartbreak sets in for the Utica Comets. Being another one-goal game. Manchester wins the series in 5 games. And the crowd here in Utica,
time and time again, has been there for Lake Erie, and that chance, more of the same. Werenski on the right side on his offhand, and out top it's Eminger. Pulled back to Werenski, has it, shoots one, bounces off a man, 5 seconds left. Werenski, another jam on the shot, turning and firing. They score! They score! The Monsters score! The dream was so real, it had to come true. And after 52 years of waiting, Mr. Calder, welcome home to Cleveland. See it, believe it. The Lake Erie Monsters are Calder Cup champions!
Breathe this in, Cleveland!
3 seconds to go, but 3 behind the net. We are done! It took 17 seasons to claim their first hockey title. Just 4 years later, the Grand Rapids Griffins are winners of the 81st Calder Cup. Twice in 5 seasons, they are the best of the 30-team American Hockey League. And for the first time in Grand Rapids, 67 years after the dawn of professional hockey in this season, from the Rockets in 1950 to the Owls of the late 70s, and now for the last 21 years, the Grand Rapids Griffins, finally a chance for the city of Grand Rapids to celebrate. They are doing so now, and in a few short moments, for the first time ever, we will hoist a cup right here on the ice at Van Andel Arena. What a scene right now in downtown GR.
Nathan Page, come forward and accept the Calder Cup trophy.
Keen into the city, taking care of business. Ben Smith makes it 5-1. On your feet, Rico. On your feet, Toronto. This is the Calder Cup. This is your Calder Cup. Scores! Scores! Mason Marchment with another one. 6-1. Complete domination. Gravity has been manhandled here tonight. The final draw as it goes down into the corner. Justin Hall behind his own goal. What a year he had. The crowd is ready for it. They are bursting at the seams here in Toronto. The Marlies are Calder Cup champions! Calder Cup champions!
The winner of the Jack Butterfield Trophy is the most valuable player in the 2018 Calder Cup playoffs is Andreas Johnsson. I want to congratulate Larry Tannenbaum and his family, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, Brendan Shanahan, Kyle Dubas, Sheldon Keefe. Congratulations to the 2018.
Yes, they score! Under 2 to go. The buzz back in the building, but Hika lost it, and Podorowski scores. Gage Quinney. Muscles free, turns to fire, blocked by McEwen. Quinney again, rink wide, Glass shoots, he scores! 38 seconds remain. 6 on 5, Nedeljkovic will play it up the boards. It gets cut off and chipped to the line. Haig holds it in. They pop it back out. And Charlotte to the empty net. Nastasiak makes it 5-3. The final 5 seconds tick away. The Queen City will wear the AHL crown. The Charlotte Checkers are the 2019 Calder Cup champions.